Hello and welcome to another episode of the Zappy Realm. My name is Abruda, and gee, mining is boring. Well, not specifically mining, but cutting down these mangrove trees. It's so boring. If only there was a convenient device. If only there was like a thing that you could build to rapidly cut down mangrove trees, get me the wood so I can sell it, so that Cucumber can stop getting off my back. And if only there was a media sharing platform that I could use to somehow find one of these devices that someone else made, so I wouldn't have to design it myself. Wait a minute. So yeah, I found this lovely tutorial by Rune for a wood farm in Minecraft 1.21, and that is what we will be doing today, making a wood farm. So we got a bunch of materials. I'll be using these to make it. Let's get into it. So I wasn't even planning on recording today, but I was kind of confused on how I was gonna get all the bone meal for the bone meal farm. But a strange man came by with green skin, and he gave me his special white powder, which of course I had to accept. So yeah, it doesn't look like I'll be running out of bone meal for a while. Thank you very much, Cucumber. And anyway, as I said earlier, I finished the tree farm. It is now fully operational. Now we can watch the bombs bursting in air, which gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Let's get a hopper. The universe is a hologram. Reality is an illusion. Bye. Don't tell them what is going on. Yep, that's enough bone meal for nuclear winter. What's going on? Oh, yeah. What happened? It's like there's a malfunction. To fix that. Alright, let's try that one again. And don't you just love barfing out giant... Oh. Wow. Chest. Okay, so after some very confusing messages from Cucumber, where he just shouted "path" at me, yeah, here, gonna look at his base for. I'm gonna look at his base for some inspiration, especially on the path. So I know there's so I've got some improving I could do. I see him using a lot of gravel. He's using some using a bit of a new firefly bushes. That's a pretty good idea. Also just some more vegetation on the side. But I kind of want to do it with sort of my theme of a carnival. I don't know how I want to do that. I think maybe I'll add like a bunch of like little tents on the sides of the path. Just like some towers, tents. I think that's a good idea. Get working on it. So I just got back online, and the creeper decided that it would be fun to blow up this, even though I was a very good distance away from it. But if I go somewhere such as here, then, as you can see, sometimes things get stuck on these edges, so I'm going to need to build some more walls. By the way, I apologize if in this section of the recording my commentary is a little bit dry. Last night I got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 hours of sleep. So just get all of this. There's something I'm gonna be doing. I've decided. Actually, speaking of this, I'd recommend subscribing to Zebruda. And if you don't, you're not a loser. I just think I just appreciate it if you do. Yes, I agree. Thank you for helping me support my channel. You don't even know what you're doing. You fool. Buffoon. You nincompoop. You bozo. Anyway, so I've decided that I'm not going to be really using this for mangrove trees, because, yeah, I kind of screwed up. I guess I'll just be, doing a different type of trees. See what I have plenty of saplings on. Alright, I've got a few spruce saplings. I'm gonna have a go at it. Okay, yeah, this works much better. See this path? Bit boring, bit basic. So I'm going to take inspiration from some things that Cucumber is doing. I'll add some things like gravel and coarse dirt. getting so much flint. I don't need any flint and steel anymore. Like, I need the for once, I'm digging a bunch of gravel to get the gravel, and not the flint. It's kind of odd. Okay, yeah, it's actually kind of odd, because, like, I feel like most of the time people are always trying to get flint from the gravel, and not just gravel. And, like, while I'm here, I might as well just start collecting a bunch in case I ever need it for any other, projects in the future. Because there's plenty here. You know, I think a cool addition would be these sweet berry bushes, just like planted around. Just think it'll be a nice touch later. Just like boop, boop, boop. I think I'll do a bit of planting outside my house just to add a little bit of atmosphere. I'll just put these on the path. Put these little guys on the path. Put on or near the paths to add a little bit of character. Now, why am I doing this, you may ask? I simply like the way they look. They add little splashes of color. It might get a bit annoying when I'm gonna be slipping and sliding all over, and just falling in them constantly. But and just like, this is just gonna be kind of a test to see if I like this vibe. I really hope I do, because I'm decently proud of this idea. I think it's an interesting concept that I don't really see. I haven't really seen it too much. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. Gotta change this. I'm gonna start farming these now. Guess whenever, because I can reasonably farm any type of wood that is not mangrove now, and sell it very quickly. So that will be very convenient. We got an ISAP. All right, looks like we've got plenty of. We got plenty of acacia and spruce. So, ooh, the bushes are already starting to come in. They look nice. They got a bit more atmosphere. Food, water, atmosphere. Be sure to leave a comment if you get that reference. Looks like I'll be returning to this spot once again to farm a few mangrove trees, of course. Okay, and we're here. Time to dump this in there. Dump that in there. Ooh, and you can actually use the upstairs. Palo. put it right there. Alright, I'm gonna get to work lighting up the base. So I'm gonna be hanging a bunch of lanterns along these paths. I just think it's gonna make everything look a little nicer. Let's finish off the episode with some gambling. Let's go gambling. Pukepaw. I said, let's go gambling. Oh, shoot. Why does life finally... I need to start making back what I lose. I can't tell what this is. Okay, it's like some sort of like a slot thing, I guess. Alright, everyone, it looks like that will be it for today's episode of the Zappy Realm. I'm actually very proud of all the work I got done here. I think a lot of this stuff looks very cool. Like, especially this farm area. Although I'll probably leave the actual mangrove farm for another episode, I'm happy that I can get a sustainable way, now I have a sustainable way to get my cherished wood. Also, I do apologize for the lack of recent uploads. I've been very busy with school, considering it's kind of the end of the school year. I've had lots of big assignments and projects to do and finish, but I should get a couple videos out this month. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate it. Alright. Bye-bye.